What's good, Joe? And welcome to my review for the Netflix series, The Punisher. And I gotta say, you have hit gold once again, Marvel. You are now 6-0. 6-0. Congratulations, Marvel. Now, so let us talk about The Punisher. The cast of The Punisher includes Jon Bernthal as Frank Castle, otherwise known as The Punisher. We got Ben Barnes as Jigsaw. No idea who the fuck that is. I do not read the comics, so excuse me if I end up saying something that I don't know that a Punisher fan would that's read the comics. We have Adam Rose Rello as Diana how do you pronounce her name? Madiod. I'm probably butchering her name. I'm probably butchering her character name. I don't know. Edmond Moss Bancher. I probably butchered his last name too. As Microchip, and we also have Jeannie Ray Newman as Sarah Lieberman, as well as others. Now, the story of The Punisher, it takes place, of course, after the events of Daredevil Season 2, after Frank Castle got his revenge, killed everyone that was involved with the killing of his wife and daughter, and he's pretty much put away the Punisher mantle. He is, I guess you would say, he's retired from being the Punisher, and he tries to just, live a normal life. And he's working at this construction company in New York City. He has grown out a beard, he has face hair, and, he then later learns that actually there were other people that have also were involved with his what happened to his daughter with the killing of his wife and daughters and kids. So, and he later finds Microchip, a guy that they have a sim that they both have a common enemy. They decide to work together to take down. So Microchip can learn how to get back to his family, and the Punisher can punish those involved with the death of his kids and dog and his wife. So yeah, that's pretty much the plot of The Punisher without giving away any spoilers. Now, let's talk about the cast. Like I said, I looked off some gadgets and butchered some names. But I gotta say, Jon Bernthal as Frank Castle as the Punisher, give this man a fucking Oscar. Give him a Golden Globe, an Oscar, an Emmy, whatever other, award shows there are for like TV series. This is the best performance I have seen from any of the Marvel series since, I don't know his name, hold on, give me a sec. Since, I think that name's African. Mahershala Ali as Cottonmouth. That was the biggest reason why Luke Cage is my favorite of the next video was his performance. He was fantastic as Cottonmouth, and Jon Bernthal does a great job as Punisher as well. You get, the gruff, gorilla, soldier that's like, oh, kill, with the gruesome kills, the Punisher. But he also does great being Frank Castle, the broken man, the soldier that's been broken, lost his children, his wife, suffering from PTSD. You get all of that in this series. You get both forms. So you don't just get, just him just going ham with, the kills as the Punisher, nor do you see him getting, really sad and depressed and, brooding as Frank Castle. You get an equal balance of both. And, like I said, guys, this man deserves an Oscar for his performance, and I hope to God there's a season 2, because goddamn, this series was so fucking good. Now, let's get through my negatives with this series. I only really have two negatives. One is this character that they introduced. I believe his name is Isaac. I don't know who plays him. I frankly don't really care. He plays this other soldier that's suffering from PTSD, and he's part of this kind of pointless subplot that later on becomes a full-fledged episode or two later on in the series. I personally didn't really care for his character. I mean, he's a soldier suffering from PTSD. Okay, so is Frank Castle. What was the point of him bringing him? I don't know if this character was some important dude that was from the comics. If he was, fair enough. But if he was just some random dude that the writers thought of, hey, let's introduce this pointless character that also suffers from PTSD because fucking why not? We can do this. We got stretches to 13 episodes. I didn't personally care for his character. I thought it was pointless, and I didn't know why he would need to be included in the first place. I mean, the performance he gave was pretty good. I mean, it's not like he was like, it wasn't that bad, but I just didn't care for his character. The villains, too, I personally didn't give a shit about any of them. I didn't give a shit about any of the characters. I didn't really give a shit about Jigsaw. I didn't really give a shit about the other characters. The guy that works in the shadows. That was definitely the biggest thing that hold this series back from, topping Luke Cage. And you gotta remember, in my trailer reaction, when I read the trailer, I said this series has the potential to top, Luke Cage is my favorite of the Marvel series. It doesn't. Like, mostly because the villains are just shit. I personally just didn't care for them. They didn't really interest me. That's my honest truth. Now, with enough of my negatives out, let me just gush about the series. Like I said, Jon Bernthal's performance as a Punisher was magnificent. Just worthy of an Oscar. And also, Ebon Moss Baccarat, how do you pronounce his name? As Micro, fantastic job as well. He also is worthy of an Oscar for his performance as well. Just an overall fantastic job. And also, all the other characters also did excellent jobs, especially Diana whatever her name is, she also did really good as the Homeland Security agent, and with the Homeland agent, she did a really good job. And also Karen Page, she also makes a return in this series. Surprisingly, Clara is nowhere to be seen in the series. At all, because you guys know Clara's been making appearances in all these monsters. She made an appearance in Daredevil, The Defenders, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones. She made appearances all, but it was weird not seeing her in Luke Cage and the Punisher. I mean, it makes sense because there's no way in the plot she would even really fit in there. But it was like when I was midway through, I was like, oh yeah, Clara hasn't made an appearance yet. Cause I'm so used to seeing her in these series, it's weird not seeing her in one of them. But I guess, Karen takes up that man. And if you were disappointed with how little role she played the Defenders, she has a bigger role, but it's still kind of more or less a cameo in the Punisher. But if you want to see more of Karen Page, you get more of her in the Punisher series. And now let us talk about the one thing. Now let's talk about the gore. Because, after all these other monsters, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the Defenders, they haven't really had much gore or blood at all. It's nice to see, them going back to the Daredevil roots with all that blood and gore and and those hard-hitting punches. It was nice to see. I mean, if this series was released like a theater, this would be an NC-17. This ain't an R. This ain't rated R. This would be an NC-17 rating. I mean, we got our man Frank Castle beating people with sledgehammers, beating them with rocks. We got people beating people with boots. We got this one scene which no spoilers late in the series. Anyway, one other thing actually, this is more or less a nitpick. I don't think they're real flaw, but this series takes Frank Castle does not pick up the Punisher mantle again. By that I mean he puts on the vest until episode 11. That's when the series puts on the vest, and we don't see it again until episode 13. That means he wears the vest twice, and so we don't see it. So yeah, it's that's more like a nitpick that he does that the series took so long for him to put the vest back on and become the Punisher again. But that's more or less a nitpick. But like I said, in the last episode of the series, there's this one scene where Punisher, beats, someone just he's just he hits someone's head against a mirror, and then once it cracks, he grinds his face on the broken glass of that mirror, and it was just glorious. And there's another scene later on in the series where he's getting beaten by I guess you could say the head honcho of the series. He's getting beaten and beaten. You see Tooth getting knocked out. You see blood all over him. It was just And when he does put on the Punisher mantle, that's pretty much was in the first trailer. That's all that's when you saw the first trailer with all those action within the vest on, him just killing people left and right. That's pretty much all you get of the Punisher, besides the last episode. And there was he's carrying around decapitated heads, he's just shooting people with shotguns, pistols, giving zero fucks. Man, was it glorious to watch. You guys know how much I love my gore, And one other thing, one thing I also really loved about this show is there's a character in here that's actually rocking a hidden blade. And you guys know how much I love Assassin's Creed, so I was nice to see someone rocking a hidden blade. That was nice. But yeah, My only flaws is that I didn't really care about that point, but that subplot with the shoulder, also I'm from PTSD. I didn't really care for the village, and I didn't really like that it takes so long for Punisher to put the vest back on. But I gotta say, that is without doubt my favorite Punisher look. I'm actually rocking my Punisher shirt right now. That's like the old, old logo, but I want a shirt with that Punisher logo on. Cause oh, that skull, I could just look at it for hours, and just be mesmerized by its epicness. I just love that. I love that Punisher logo. Magnifique. And so yeah, my final verdict for the Punisher is a 10 out of 10. Yes, once again, Marvel is 6-0. They have not given me a series that has not hit a 10 out of 10 rating. So how would I rate this series? It would now go. Luke Cage is still number 1. Not Daredevil. The Punisher number 2. The Defenders, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, both seasons, and the Iron Fist as my least favorite. But that's kind of me calling Iron Fist my least favorite is like calling Toy Story 1 your least favorite of the Toy Story movies. I love all these series to death, and after watching this, it makes me want to get a Blade and Moon Knight series that much more. Like, after seeing how well this series does, I am praying to God that the new series Disney plans on, announcing is either Blade or Moon Knight. If you want my opinion which one I'd rather want, I honestly rather get Moon Knight because Moon Knight has always been like one of those Marvel characters that has always interested me, that, the lesser known, darker, more violent Marvel characters that don't really tell, like, the Punisher and Moon Knight. And Blade's like those lesser known characters that no one really talks about. I would love to see, Moon Knight get some time because I love him. I know fuck all about him. Might say he has like a multi-personality disorder, but he's just always interested me ever since I saw him in Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I just want him to get serious. So I want him to be next and give me Blade. And please, give me this, and also get back the actor that played Blade in the movies from 2000. Because I'm pretty sure he said that he would love to return as Blade. So that would be nice to see him return there. And I would love for them to how to work the Blade movies into the MCU so they don't have to worry about setting up his backstory. So they can just okay, the Blade movies are canon now, so just watch those if you want. Because I have this perfect idea for the first episode. If there's a place to have him just go into some vampire bar, and the whole bar is just nothing but Twilight characters, and just have him just slaughter all of them, just as and have him just make Twilight jokes, be like, "You're not real vampires" or something like. Don't tell me you wouldn't want to see that, guys. I personally would love to see. I'd be laughing my ass off the whole way after you just slaughter these Twilight characters. But yeah, and I would also love to see maybe we get a team up series of Blade, the Punisher, and Moon Knight. Maybe call it the Marvel Knights or something, or Marvel Dark Knights. I don't know. That would be legendary. That would definitely be legendary to watch. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter if you like it, links in the description box below, and I'll always come back for more. And also, if any of you guys have any great Punisher comics you would like to recommend to me, please leave it down in the comments below. I would love that. I want to see, what the Punisher like, because apparently, from what I've heard, the Punisher from the comics could not work in live action, or Marvel would not be able to make a series, from what I've heard about how, apparently the Dark, I don't know. Anyway, if you guys got any Punisher comic recommendations, please leave down in the comment section below. And also, what's your favorite of the Marvel series, and how would you rank them? So yeah, guys, see you next time.